It's time for the Blair Witch Project here on Fog Entertainment. We're dating ourselves back to 1999, almost 25 years ago, and we're looking at the Blair Witch, right? This movie literally has about three people in it. We've got Michael C. Williams, not quite Michael C. Hall. We've got Joshua Leonard. We've got Ray Hunts, Heather, Josh, and Mike. These three in the Blair Witch. And essentially, it's all handheld. It was like the first of its kind. And, I can appreciate that, right? But essentially what it is three headless chickens running about a forest wondering what in the hell has went wrong. Because that is essentially what it is. Make no mistake about it. It's these three running about, kind of questioning where they've went wrong. Because they're going to investigate the Blair Witch. And see a wee project for their... I think it's university. They're far too old for school. Like, some of them have got beards and shit, and you can have beard in school, like, but they just strike me as people who are a wee bit older than the school age. By God. But yeah, essentially though, we go into the forest, we get lost, and we think we get lost. But obviously with the Blair Witch, what she does is she just puts you in like an endless loop. And I believe Mike, or is it? I think it was Mike. He threw away the map. And then after a few days, they realise this after he feels it and they go ballistic again. But the map didn't actually matter. Like, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, like, they could clearly see no matter what direction they walked in, they always ended back at the same spot, which is obviously going to be a problem, is it not? I think it is going to be a problem. And I just think Heather constantly filming. I do not know how many times, right, Josh and Mike told her not to film, but she just kept on filming. It was honestly getting a bit tiresome. The entire gimmick, to say the least. But hey, I'm Big Stevie, and you're watching the Blair Witch. So here, what can you do about it, really? Not much, to say the least. I feel like she could have easily put the camera down, and all things could have been solved, to be honest. But she didn't put the camera down, and that is why we have got ourselves a humongous fucking problem in this movie, where she just won't do that. And, like, I get it. It's for the sake of the movie, right? That obviously it's handheld and there's, like, no other cameras there. So obviously she's got to do it or else there is no movie. It's, like, plot purposes. But then, like, why make the other two so adamant to put the cameras away? Like, surely it should have been, like, they asked once or twice and she's like, no, I'm not putting it away. We need to film this. We need to film this. Imagine what we could do with this footage if we get out of here. Sort of talk. I do think that needed to go. To be perfectly honest, and essentially what happens is, I believe it is... In fact, Mike, who goes missing. Well, one of the guys go missing, right? And then the other two are just sleeping in the tent. For the next few days, they hear him screaming out in pain, but obviously it's the witch imitating them. And what it boils down to is they manage to get to this like abandoned house that they haven't seen there for like the past week. And they're like, maybe people will come looking for us. Where are the people that are looking for us? Well, they're nowhere to be seen, to be perfectly honest. And they get to the house. This bit is just a lot of running up and down the stairs, up and down. We get to the attic, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't look at her, don't look at the witch. Do not look at the witch, damn it. Do not look at the witch. Then Heather, holding her own camera, finds Josh looking at the wall. And then Heather meets her fate as well. We never get to see the witch, it just ends. And you know what, right? I kind of like a mysterious gimmick like this. Like, oh, you never get to see the creature, because let's be real, a movie like this, it's let me just check, what was the budget? 'Cause I can guarantee you the budget would not have been like the greatest amount of money in the world, to be honest. So yeah, the budget was 200,000 to 750,000, and let's be real, when you're using budget of that little, you need to like do things like this. Because like, how much would the creation of like this like demon witch creature, how much would that have set them back? And also on this budget, how cheap would it have looked? You've got things like this, and I think they did it quite well. I think it's like a standard 6 out of 10. This movie, like, it was just, yeah, it goes on for like an hour and 20. But realistically, what else happens, man? They interview a few people at the start. They get lost. There's a bit of tension among the group, rightfully so. And then the witch manages to kill all three of them in the end. And there's a few more movies after this. Fog Entertainment will probably review a few more of them. But I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. What did you guys think of the Blair Witch Project all the way back in 1999? But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. And until next time, peace. Oh, hell yeah.